What's up YouTube, KillerR3G back with another video. Today we got the CX. I'm gonna be loading up Shadows of the Tomb Raider. That way you guys can kind of see what the game mode looks like, how the HDR handles, all the different options and things you'll be able to see if this TV is something you prefer to go with, for the next gen consoles or just for any reason. If you want to watch movies on it. I'm not going to get too much into the numbers and comparisons of all that. I'm going to show you what it looks like real world to me the best I can through my camera, through your eyes on YouTube. So, this TV is an upgrade in every way from the previous OLEDs. It's slightly brighter in highlights and HDR content. There's a huge increase, which I noticed like in the shadow detail from the previous OLEDs. It's like every year, every generation of the OLEDs got better and better and better. The C7 was something I considered to be almost like a perfect picture. It didn't get as bright as the Samsungs, but I mean, you didn't need it to. The contrast was so vast to where it really made everything look a little bit sharper, a little bit more colorful, just a little bit more everything. So this one just kicks that one up, to 11. So if you're comparing the two OLEDs side by side, I would say the major factors would be the shadow detail that you get from this TV without having to adjust the darkness or just mess with it too much. It's like out of the box, you're ready to go. Like I've noticed the color on here is really, you can get the color really close to what a Samsung TV or a nice QLED TV would look like. And you won't have any color bleed, you won't have any haze or gloom or anything like that. Like, you can adjust it. They got so many settings on this year's model to where you really can make the TV look the way you want it to look. And I will show you guys my settings. And I know settings are pretty much what everybody prefers, Nobody has the perfect settings for every TV or for every living room or for every person. Like, I got this TV strictly for gaming. I have, a house full of TVs, and I can watch my movies on those. I have two other OLEDs I can watch my movies on. This one, I got this only because this one has all the settings and everything I need for the next gen. So yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider is one of those rare games to where they allow you to either prefer graphics or you could do frame rates. And it's a beautiful game no matter which way you go. You do notice the difference in the fine details of the hair and just anything. This game is beautiful. I've played all of the Tomb Raiders, and all of them graphically are stunning. But yeah, you can see how this one handles pretty good. Like, there's no crush in the dark areas of the screen. You still can see the detail. Like in previous OLEDs, her friend's face may have been a little bit darker and kind of blotted out a bit. The area over there by the mud wouldn't be as clear. This is a good one too. Yeah, it's just a beautiful picture. I'm happy with the purchase. I was leaning towards getting this one or the 8K Samsung that they had. This year, I think it was the Q9000 TS, which is the 8K 65-inch. And I was hunting one of those bad boys down and decided not to go with it. Stuck with the QLED. Burn in is a thing on these these OLEDs, and there's something you have to be careful with. I mean, they do have a lot more settings this year's model than they had in the previous models. I will say on my previous OLED, the C7, I did have a case where I had burn in. I play a lot of NBA 2K, and scoreboards are there, and the scoreboard's constantly there. So that's a thing that I had an issue with. But I will say this: I called LG, explained to them that I had burn in, and they had me download an app. Through the app, it was like a video call with one of their techs. He confirmed that I had a burn in, ran a test on it on TV through this website he sent me to through the TV, and then after that, created me a ticket. He contacted a like a local, TV repair shop here that they work with. They sent them over a new panel. The guys came over, put the new panel in, took the old panel out, and I was good to go. Um, so yeah, I mean that was one issue that I did have, and that was with the old one. So I just stopped gaming on that OLED. Period. So I stopped gaming on that one, and I put it away and just watched movies on it and stuff like that. Oh man, this is cool. Yeah. So one thing, let me show you guys. It's pretty cool with the Xbox. So all right, the Xbox is no PC, but it does have settings on it to give you a PC-ish experience. So you can go here, you can mess with the settings, the resolution. Like right now, I have mine on pretty much gaming on 2K with 120 refresh rate. Now I can turn this back to 4K, but then it's gonna knock it back down to 60 frames a second. And the reason why I put a game on 2K with the 120 is because I like to play Call of Duty, and the low input and everything like that helps you. But as you can see, this TV pretty much checks every box, literally. Anything you need this TV to do for gaming, it's gonna check it. And Dolby Vision gaming, HDR, you have HDR10 gaming, like anything that the game supports or put out, it will show it to you. You can even capture your like small video clips of what you record in HD 4K, and they look just like as if you're playing them live when you play them back to your friends or whatever you do. Here you can mess with like the color bit or whatever. And like I said, this is a 10-bit panel, so you don't even need to mess with these right here. It's going to do nothing but just shrink it down and try to fit it within a 10-bit panel, and you won't notice any difference. The color, you will notice a difference. Color is a little bit more saturated, so I always go with the RG. Let's see. Here again, you can see the TV supports 4K, Dolby Atmos, HDR. Let's see, variable refresh rates. That's another thing. FreeSync 2 technology. You'll be able to take advantage of that on some games. It's not supported on the current gen, but next gen, all the games will have these options, these things you can mess with, and you can pretty much take full advantage of. So I'm gonna go back into the game for a sec. And then it's weird, but you can instantly see the difference in the graphics when you go to 4K with the HDR on versus. But then I also can tell in the frame rate. And another thing I wanted to touch on, this TV that I noticed, I've been having it for a week and a half now. It doesn't have a lot of smearing and blur at all. Like when you used to do this on the other TVs, even the Samsung, I would notice above the head, the arms, it would kind of like blur and smear. And, I really didn't get that here at all. And I've been really pushing it with the Call of Duty games and, doing everything I could do to try to see if I can. and I haven't had that ghosting or anything effect. So I'm pretty happy with the purchase so far. Um, a lot of people are debating on, if this TV, if LG's misleading customers and they're doing bad marketing and they're lying to customers and everything. And like I explained in my previous videos, unless you have an 8K TV, you're not going to be short of pretty much anything when it comes to the FreeSync that they give you. I've heard people say that you barely get the basic FreeSync. You get FreeSync Pro, you'll never get FreeSync Premium. Well, it says FreeSync Premium, and if you look under FreeSync Premium and see all the things that it covers, that's basically all you need for gaming. Even PC players will be okay with that. The only thing that's unsure is if you'll be able to game with the FreeSync turned on and have HDR. So that is yet to be seen. I don't think these current gens use the FreeSync. I'm not for sure. If I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure one of you guys will educate me on that. But to my knowledge, they don't. But the variable refresh rate, the 120 hertz, those are all things you can actually take advantage of and play today on your current gen. And that's without getting the new Xbox or the new PlayStation. So, I'm pretty excited about those. They're coming up pretty soon, about 5 months or so. We'll have those and we'll be able to see for ourselves, what this new next gen is going to be about. I know the jump from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, it wasn't like something that just jumped out at me until I played 2K, NBA 2K14. When I compared that to the current gen NBA 2K14, okay, wow, right? And then the Call of Duty, it was Call of Duty Ghost at the time. It was subtle differences. Like I saw differences in the detail of the gloves, the guns, the distance within the buildings themselves, and the detail from seeing a haze from a light coming through a crack in the wall or a bullet hole, a hole in the wall or whatnot. I saw distances and differences like that. But it didn't really blow me away until, they got deeper into the tech. So now if you try to compare a 360 game to this, it's just like crazy, night and day difference. Like you'll know it. But these next gen graphics, according to what everybody's saying, all of the tech gurus out there and all the videos that we've seen so far, especially NBA 2K, is gonna look stunning. It's gonna look something crazy like we've never had before. There's no amount of players, all the mods that you have on PC today, you still wouldn't have seen what we're about to see. So I'm excited about that, and hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments what system you guys are gonna be going with. Me, I'm probably gonna get the Xbox first, like I always do, and then probably once the madness dies down around Christmas time or so, after Christmas, I'm sorry, I'll probably get the PS4s, the PS5 as well, but we'll see. I really only get the PS5 or the PlayStation period for certain games. I got the God of War games, I get it for those. Uncharted games, I get it for those, and now I'll be getting it because of Spider-Man games as well. So it's gonna be exciting. I will have a lot of content to display and show you guys with this TV. If there's movies or anything in particular you guys want to see, just let me know, and then I can get that done as well. Just let me know in the chat what you guys want to see. If there's anything you want me to test out, if you have any questions about the TV. Like I said, I've really been messing with it for about a week and a half, and once I played with the settings and got it to where I like it, I was happy. So yeah, that'll be a discussion we can have. Just gotta let me know if there's anything in particular you guys want me to play. Um, Man, I wish I could show you more of this Tomb Raider. It's got me in a weird like memory right now. I'd love to be running through the jungles and shooting and getting my feet muddy and showing you bullets and explosions and stuff. But let's see if I can get out of this. Yeah, visually though, this TV did not let me down at all. The contrast rates is far superior than my older OLEDs, and that's hard. That's tough saying that because those TVs are made so good. It's like how much better can you make the TV? You know, it's like if you're completely satisfied with something, it'd be hard for you to be satisfied with the next version of it because you were so satisfied. So, but yeah. Oh no, I'm stuck in a puzzle. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I'll show you guys pretty much what we're working with. So if you guys have any ideas of what you want to see or whatnot, I have so many games. These are just pins. See all my games. Some of those aren't even. I'd have to reinstall them. I got the Forzas, the Call of Duties, the Battlefields, 2Ks, Red Dead Redemptions. I have Gears of Wars. I have Gears of War 5. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, and I have a few of the Assassin's Creed games that I haven't even opened, so I still can get into those. I got all of the Tomb Raiders, Just Cause, Anthem, Project Cars. Man, I have so many games. So if there's anything you guys want to see, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll make a video.